Hey guys, how's it going? Otaku Mike here, back again with another manga review for you guys today. Today, doing a little something different today. Normally, I don't read the Shonen Jumps, but I picked up Spy X Family. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I picked it up on a whim. I'll give you my thoughts here in a minute. So, our story starts out in this fictional country which is at war with another fictional country. Don't ask me what the names are because I don't remember. I think one's like Westriala, and like the other one starts with an A. I can't remember off the top of my head, honestly. But our story starts out with a young man named Twilight who is a spy. His codename is Twilight, and he is known for basically coming up with really good disguises, almost a lot like Lupin the Third, and he's one of the best spies around. He just finished up with the job, and he gets another mission to where he has to get a family, a wife, and a child within the span of a week, because his next target only makes public appearances at his son's school, which is a really rich, hoity-toity type of school. So that's the start of our manga. So our main character, one of our main characters, Twilight, he's like, man, I gotta get a wife and a child. How am I gonna do this? Well, what does he do? He goes and adopts a child named Ayana, I believe her name is, or it starts with an A. Maybe it's Ayana, I believe it is. He adopts this child, just randomly goes and adopts a child from an orphanage that he goes to, and little does he know that his new daughter that he, quote, adopted for this mission is a telepath, and she basically reads his mind to find out that he is a spy. She thinks it's the coolest thing ever. She is so gung-ho about this. She's like, yes, let's do this. I got a cool new parent. Little does he know, he needs a wife to, get into the school, because she aced the test perfectly. And yet, for the interview portion of the entering into the school, he also needs a wife because he needs to show that he has a perfect family. And that's where we get our next character, who is named Yoro. I don't know how to say her name. It starts with a Y. She is an assassin for the opposing country that is opposing Westriala, and he does not know this, and she does not know that he's a spy. But they have a common goal, which is to appear that they are not single. And because she wants to impress her brother's in-laws or something like that, or her brother, it's because to say that she's not single, he needs her to pretend to be his wife to get to his target. But yet they don't really know that they're assassins and spies. It kind of comes out a little bit later on about Twilight, about his line of work, but not really her work exactly. I think it was like the Black Thorn, I believe it was. That's pretty much this synopsis for this volume, and within a nutshell. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's a good start to a volume 1 for this manga, I have to say. I was really surprised that I actually enjoyed this as much as I did, because I normally don't enjoy Shonen Jump manga, not that many, but I really like the element of espionage, because we normally don't get that in manga sometimes. But I like how it's honestly really handled pretty well, and you get all these really cool scenes of them trying to like get into the school, all these hurdles that they have to overcome within the book. it's really, really interesting, and I have to say it kept me interested, you know, to an extent. You know, I was very pleasantly surprised about that. It'll be really interesting to see exactly where this manga is gonna go in the future. I don't know much about it other than what I read in the first volume. So I've been trying to stay away off the internet and not get any spoilers per se. But the big thing about this book is honestly the three characters and their interactions with each other. They're a lot of fun. The comedy is actually really spot on and really has really good timing, especially for Anya and Twilight, who's also known as Lloyd. Their chemistry together is really fun because he's playing like the straight man to her, like, "Ooh, I'm so excited, let's do this" type of thing. And then you have the more reserved Yor, I don't know how to say her name, the assassin. Comment down below, let me know how you say her name properly. You know, there's a really good, fun dynamic, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. There's some really funny parts, like his tech guy tried to dress up as his wife at one point. He's like, no, you're not gonna be my wife. Like, stop, no, you can't pass as my wife. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see exactly where this series goes. There are some, I don't say adult topics that it touches on, but more serious things than a normal Shonen Jump title would touch on, like people dying or trafficking of children at one point that was referenced. But people do die in this, you know, there's no fake deaths. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see exactly where this series goes, and if honestly it holds up after volume 1, because I have no idea where this is going to go. All I know is they're trying to get into the school and get the kid into the school, and will they find out? I'm guessing they'll find out that they're both, like, quote, enemies with their Cold War stuff going on. But yeah, it's fun. What action we did get in this book was actually very well done. I really liked it. I thought the artwork was phenomenal. I loved all the character designs in the world that this creator has basically created from scratch, because it seems to be a world that is not really our world, but it kind of sort of resembles our world. Yeah, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. I recommend picking it up if you're on the fence. I don't know how many volumes it's going to be, but I sure am in for volume 2, and so on and so forth, because this manga has captured my heart. The family dynamic is a lot of fun in this. I think the little girl is so adorable and fun to read, and, you know, watch her interactions with Twilight and the assassin character. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below.